Hello beautiful souls, I am Awakened Soul, and today we're gonna go over my trading strategy and setting up for the next trade. This is a once in a lifetime video that I'm doing and I am posting it, so if you found this, give me the opportunity to show you how I trade. We're gonna start with the concept of my strategy of being at peace, being in the flow, being in the now, understanding that the charts are not going anywhere, understanding that every day you come in, there's new opportunities, new possibilities. You come into the charts, you clear your charts. I believe that everything's energy and the charts are energy, and I trade with the flow. So as you can see here, I'm going to start off on the monthly. I just want you to visualize the charts as I do, as just a flow of energy, right? So coming in, no emotions, no expectations, right? First thing we're going to do is do our monthly. I use the 1226 EMAs. So for my strategy, you're going to go into the previous candle and just set your range. Start setting your range. Turn on your magnet, right? I think it's important, but I only use the index chart under the log scale. Take it or leave it, but that's how I trade, and that's how I'm successful in trading. So this is my monthly range, right? Because we're using the previous candle, but obviously price action is way above our range. So what we're going to do is just look left and set our next key support here using candle bodies, not the candle wicks. Once I'm done in my monthly, I'm going to go ahead and go into my weekly. Within my weekly, same process. I'm going to look at the previous candle. All right, I'm just going to set it up here, right? And no noise, right? It's just you and the charts, you and me. Just set up your charts. If BTC decides to go to the moon right now, that is irrelevant to you setting up your trade. Okay, doesn't matter what she does. What matters is that you come in when you're ready. You set up the charts when you're in that flow state, when you're at peace. Another great lesson to take away from this is understanding that you need to define what kind of trader you are. Are you a scalper? Are you a day trader? Are you a swing trader? What is your personality? You got to check yourself in that and say, okay, what kind of trader am I, based on your lifestyle, based on your goals? Okay, so here on the weekly, just off the bat, I am seeing, this is our major trend line break, and we have to acknowledge one touch, two touch based on my strategy. And if you're not following me, you should be following me. I do have a free Discord too, where I teach everything in a course if you're interested. But I am Awakened Soul _369 if you're interested, and you could join my free Discord community. So that's our weekly target. Let me actually send it. No, I'm not going to send it. Sorry. I'm just going to continue and focus because I'd be doing too much. And then I do want to acknowledge this trend line. One touch, two touches here, right? And then we're going to go to the daily. And I do color coordinate everything, okay? So every time you see my charts, you understand what you're looking at. Reds are monthly. Weeklies are orange. And I think I just did them yellow. So let's go back and change them. Sorry, but I'm not going to edit the video. So just bear with me. Perfect. I just need to make sure everything's color coordinated. So when I look back, I understand, okay, this is my weekly support, or this is my monthly resistance. This is my weekly target, right? And I do color coordinate them with the chakra colors. So now we're in our daily. What are you going to do on the daily? You are going to set your range again, right? 1 touch, 2 touches. Within the day range, it's good to find your daily contraction phase. Again, you have to understand what our contraction phase is, and I do teach that. So before this move to the upside, we had this megaphone at play, and it seems like PA is coiling within this megaphone. It's back up, it came back down, now it's back up, so it's doing its thing. But I'd like to place those key resistance trend lines, because it's gonna warn me, it's gonna alarm me. Let's say price action just falls back, right? If price action crosses this key support that I see, right, it's gonna give me an indication that's gonna come down. So that's why I start on my monthly, weekly, and then daily to set key trend lines and understand the possibilities, understand where is price action in your bigger time frames. So here price action is holding pretty good above this megaphone, giving me the belief, the thought that we will continue to 56. Now we're going to go to our 4 hours. On our 4 hours, it's important again to understand contraction phases, okay? Because as a day trader, you're narrowing down and you're pinpointing your next range to take that next trade. Okay, doesn't matter what happened in the past, doesn't matter what's happening tomorrow, what is happening right now, right? That is what we need to focus. And off the bat, on the 4 hours, we can see this is our contraction phase, okay? As a trader, you must understand that every contraction phase will provide a pattern, okay? And you can see contraction phases are sideways movements. So just focus on this pattern, always having a key trend line just in case rotation does happen, right? As a day trader, you have to be ready for anything. So this would be key trend line, and if you understand my strategy, you understand that for me to take a trade, we need 3 confirmations of EMA crossing, trend line crossing, and support or resistance being crossed. So now that I put my 4-hour trend line there, my focus will be this contraction phase. Just look at it. I'll take your time with it. What is it doing? What do you think it's doing? Right? So what I like to use is I like to use pivot highs and lows. Gives me key highs and lows. Or I like to use my higher high, lower low indicator. That's gonna guide me to on setting key supports, key resistant trend lines. So off the bat, I'm gonna go ahead and chart this. As I can see, what is this? A possible megaphone, right? Right, and we're perfect timing because it hasn't broken out, or I don't think it has. But even if it doesn't matter, right? I mean, we could have entered. You have to play what you see and understand that. So this is our possible pattern here. I'm gonna move into the 4 hours. We have the key day support, and then this would be our 4-hour support here. I'm not gonna mark the 4-hour resistance because it's the daily is confluence to it, and the daily is stronger than the 4 hours. Always using the previous candle. Now we're gonna go to the 1 hour, okay? The 1 hour. So we have our 4-hour possible pattern. We understand that PA is above our daily megaphone, right? So using all that confluence, and if this is a megaphone playing out, what is your strategy, right? You have to first of all understand how megaphones play out, understand how to get your measured move from this. So one of the most common ways is getting a measured move from the flagpole. We're gonna go ahead and clone this. Right. Right, so this could be our next stop here at 47. Definitely could be a possibility. I like to use 1 hour's sorry, 1 hours are blues usually. Okay, so we understand that. So this is where you need to like kind of stop everything you were ever taught and give me the opportunity to understand that price action is key and is everything, right? There's going to be liquidity up here, there's going to be liquidity down here, there's going to be gaps up here, there's going to be gaps down here, right? It doesn't matter. She is going to choose. It's up to you as a trader to come in and set your range. So what would be my range here? I'm looking at a 4-hour pattern. I moved into the 1 hour. What is my 1 hour contraction phase, right? So we understand this is our 4-hour contraction phase. Now we move into the 1 hour. What is our 1 hour contraction phase? Just look at the chart, sideways little movements. This is my 1 hour contraction phase. So we're going to focus as a day trader in here. Okay, so if you're going to swing this, let's say you're a swinger and you want to stop at the 4 hours or the 1 hour, let's say 1 hour, and you're like, okay, this looks like a megaphone, I want to play along. Where are you going to set your stop loss? Let's say you're going to play this flagpole measured move, right? Because I have a lot of questions of like where to set your stop loss. So stop losses are based on your risk to reward. Stop losses are based on what pattern you're playing. What are the charts telling you? So right here on the 1 hour, it's telling us that we cross up, retrace, right? And then this could be the move up. And of course, if we don't hold here, we could find maybe a reaction to our 4-hour trend line. We'll see how it reacts, but could definitely just fall down too, right? So understand your possibilities. It's always going to be a 50-50. Like, it's never going to do what you think. First of all, you have to respect your strategy. First of all, have discipline and set your charts every day. So in the 1 hour, it's not really showing me anything other than this is the contraction phase. Okay, that's wonderful. We're going to go to the 15 minute. What is the 15 minutes? Sorry for the commercials. I don't even know if you can hear my music, but so we understand this is the 1 hour contraction phase. I had to move in to the 30 minutes, not really telling me much, right? So you have to just, sometimes I will stop in the 1 hour. If it's not clear to me and if I'm in a like contraction, just up and down, coiling range, I'll stop, right? If you're a swing trader, I think this is a good enough setup for you. I'm a scalper, I'm a day trader, so I have to go in a little bit further down here. I like this. I'm going to set this as key support, right? Because this is it. This is all you're playing. Like, no more, no less, right? One, two, three, four, five. Right? So from here, you're able to use your 4 hour, you're able to use your day as confluence, as where to set your range. I also like to use my sessions indicator as they come with a POC of the sessions. It comes with, like, New York right now, still technically bullish. Testing POC of New York, right? Use your just general POC in the 4 hours, I forgot. But, you know, use your TA, use your RSI. I mean, do we have divergence, right? It's a chess game. It's a probability game. And only smart people win. Just saying. You have to do a thorough assessment of your charts and use the indicators that are given to you. Use the ones that are actually going to provide that value. Like, what do you need right now to take the next trade? You know, I have so many people, oh, have you seen this indicator? Have you seen that? And look at my indicators. I have price 6, right? Always fair value gap because it's a liquidity game. Sessions, because I am a scalper. Trader XO, that gives me key supports and resistance. PVA candles, that shows me the candles that will be recovered. Key pivot highs and lows, and then this just helps me with the flow. So here we are. This is our next setup. I hope you learned something. So where are we? So From this point, it's pretty easy in regards to, okay, understanding highs and lows, another thing that I teach. So this is going to be your 15-minute low. So if price action breaks here, confluence with trend line, guess what? It's going to be a beautiful short opportunity. So your job is to set an alarm. You do not enter anything till it's confirmed. Crossing. And don't even, I used to set alarm crossing up, crossing down. Now I don't care, because alarms are not meant for you to take a trade. Alarms is for you to come to the charts and assess the charts. Okay? Take responsibility of yourself, take responsibility of your home, set your alarms, and be patient. So this is my 15-minute range. Okay? My 15 range is going to tell me, am I going to go have a bounce here, then continue to the upside, or are we going to fall down? Okay, so this is my 15-minute range. Am I going to go lower? No, because it doesn't make sense to me right now. This is where I'm going to stop, and this is my next play. I hope you learned something more than anything, right? I'm not here to give signals. I'm not here to tell you if the charts are going to go up or down. I'm here to educate you so you could learn the skill for yourself. Respect it, honor it, and honor yourselves, as this is a profession, right? And it takes discipline more than anything. Discipline for you to commit and to understand, this is my range. I am going to wait. Okay? Wait and let things be. I love you, and remember to do everything with love.